Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everyone. Joined in the studio by Tim Silva. He's the owner of TACRIG, a local company that makes retention systems for all of us, for everyone, from pistols themselves, EDC, if you're hunting, if you're on the back of your bino harness, any number of things that you can utilize this system. Is it safe to call it that?
Yes, sir.
I mean, because it really is. You can go from...
It's not a singular product. It's a multitude of things. That,
The modularity is insane.
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen anything, and that's not that I'm well-versed, but I'm versed enough to be comfortable in saying I've not seen a product line that was as modular as what this system is, which by itself, an Oregon guy, we're not known for that anymore. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Okay, so this is a brand new one that we're exposing here on the show for the first time.
Yes, sir. Nobody's seen this yet.
This is a brand new product from TACRIG. It's for holding your bear spray. Same concept as the holsters, but it is a bear spray holster.
Yeah, basically.
Just that simple.
Yeah.
Now, it is live, so we're going to be very careful here because this is not a toy by any means. But there's a lot of people that when they go into the woods, they don't want to carry a pistol. Now, there's any number of reasons why that would be. That's fine. Comfort level.
Some are state restrictions.
Really?
I mean, there's, you know, somebody may not, you know, they might be hunting with black powder. Maybe they have something.
Oh, good point.
So there's,
okay, very good point.
Yeah.
And by the way, bear spray is very, very effective on bears, although I'm still carrying a pew-pew. I'm sorry. I'm just that way.
I'm with you.
But super cool setup. Now, this is just more innovation from you. Do you do this a lot where you're going from, you know, not just necessarily holsters for pistols, but different ways that you can accommodate everyone?
Sure. We're really looking for integrations into other products. So if other people have been successful with things, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. This kind of takes me back to the comfort concealment belt, if you don't mind.
Yeah, bring that up too.
I know it's a little bit out of where we were headed, but a great company that already makes an incredible product as far as comfort concealment. If you don't want to wear, say you don't wear structured pants like jeans, you don't wear a belt, and you want to wear leggings or gym shorts or sweatpants, you can wear this completely independent of your clothing. You put this directly on your body and carry your gun independent of your clothing. Clothing goes over the top. The reason I bring this up is because that's exactly what we're doing, trying to integrate with other products that you may want to take into the woods or EDC, and you know, why not make our system compatible? We already have this great platform. Why not integrate other products as well?
I'm thinking of my wife right offhand, where this particular product, again, with the not needing, like if you're wearing shorts or leggings, make sure I get that
your
right.
Leggings,
okay, you can wear this around and you still have your holster right up front where you can
comfortable, right?
And you're comfortable, where you can get away with it and still keep it. You don't want to. You don't want everybody to know what's going on, right? You don't want to be, you know, showing everyone that you've got a big old pistol hanging around. You want to be able to still be comfortable while you do so. That's very innovative. I love that.
Yes, sir.
But this also would just pop right onto that if you want to.
It absolutely would. So you can carry that in, you know, appendix. But as you brought up earlier, what's nice is you could take that exact same bear spray and say you don't want to carry a chest rig, right? That's fine too. And you could carry this
just put it right on your strong side.
Yeah, or on your back. You could carry it wherever you want.
I love it. I'm also looking at, like, if I was carrying a backpack on any particular day, I can run it right through there and I can still carry it here, whatever.
Yes,
I mean, there's a number of different ways that you can utilize the technology that you've got here.
Absolutely.
I love that. And that rig is pretty slick as well. But I like this too. You're also making... Explain everybody, we got a backpack.
Yeah,
just a regular old backpack.
Yeah, it's a backpack.
And then?
So something that was big for me was sometimes it's not my preference, so sometimes I need to carry off body. I like to keep the gun on me if I can, right? But there are applications where I need to carry off body. When I do that, I'm not okay with just tossing a gun into a backpack. If there's a threat or something that I need to address, I don't want to be fishing around for the gun. That could lead to a multitude of problems, right? So what we wanted to do was make a system that let you index and draw from the backpack itself. So we have a Velcro hook and loop backer.
I like that.
That goes anywhere in your backpack. You take your exact same shell that you carry, you pop it into your backpack, you configure this however you want. Then, this is a crossbody one, I can pull that backpack, I can draw directly from it while I'm keeping threat in my work area right here. So.
Yeah, very interesting. I love how just a lot of thought has gone into this stuff, right? I mean, it's not. This is something that now I want to delve into Tim a little bit.
Oh boy.
How did all this come around? I mean, what was your background prior to this? Was it just you were into training a lot and you wanted to have better products, or was this something that you just saw in the industry and you're like, everybody needs something better?
I think that's really what it came from, is like I said earlier, my frustration with what was out there, trying to solve a problem for myself, and then realizing, wow, this is a much bigger problem that a lot of people are having, and they want these solutions. And so, yeah, my background's not engineering. Since then, I've self-taught myself, and I do all the design and everything, but that was not where I came from. I'm more in the manufacturing background, which kind of plays really into this stuff as well, because we do all our own manufacturing. Everything's done in Sherwood.
Everything?
So, yeah.
Everything's done in Sherwood.
There is a few parts that we send out. So we don't do injection molding. So we injection mold this flexible backer, but everything is done in-house in Sherwood. So
we have to talk about this because this is the kind of commitment that as TACRIG, as a company, all of these little things are very much different. Tell everyone how you make a mold.
Okay, so most companies, I'm not knocking anybody else's products, so let's be clear there. Most companies will buy a cheap drone or a mold product like this, and they'll mold hot pieces of plastic to it and sell you a holster. When we looked at that originally, in fact, that's where I started. I ordered a bunch of these, and then I tried to put, I can spend 30 bucks on this or something. I tried to put real guns into the holsters that I made with these, and I thought, man, something's wrong. So I start measuring, right, with some really nice tools. And come to find out, these are pretty inaccurate. I mean, these are injection molded themselves, and they just shrink and everything else. So building a holster for this and then trying to put a real Glock 17 in it, it doesn't fit. And that's where you get adjustable retention.
Because they have to.
Yeah, and people ask me all the time, why don't you have adjustable retention? I'm like, well, when's the last time your gun lost weight or gained weight? Like, what do you need the adjustable retention for? Let's think through this for a second. What are you adjusting? They're like, well, to make it fit my firearm. I said, shouldn't it done that from the factory? Like, oh yeah, maybe that would have been a good idea, right? So we don't necessarily do that. We want the things to fit, right? We want them to just fit. So if you make them accurately, they should just fit. It's like, wow.
So you went away from using the dummy guns.
So every gun or every holster that we offer, we own the actual firearm for. We 3D scan that firearm. We make a mold for it. We do a really interesting thing with our molds. Most molds are split down the middle, so they're 50-50 molds. Ours are, let's call it a 90-10. It might even be more than that. It might be like 95. I don't know. Anyway, so they're split really far back. What that gives you is a really flat back, which in turn makes everything more comfortable. Because instead of this popping into my body in a place, we give you a flat back. So especially when you go to the appendix carry, if you look at the back of an appendix holster generally, you're thinking, what in the world? There's all these ridges and all this stuff, and that's all pushing into you. And so what we wanted was a really nice, clean, flat back. I won't even mess with that. But basically the flat back holster, then we add our flexible backer on the back. Much more comfort.
I would agree.
It's even weight distribution. It's science, right?
First things first, I got to say, very, very well done. Congrats on a top-notch company. What you guys are making, the first thing I said when I saw it, I was like, wow, you guys put a lot of time in this.
Yeah.
You guys do anything other than do this?
Years and years.
It's pretty impressive. And you won't be that, until you put it in your hands, you can run through their website. You've seen that already. You're going to be at the Portland Sportsman Show.
Absolutely.
They have a big booth there where you can go and check these out in person. You can find out if there's a product that fits you, that you like, that you can try from there, and then the modularity will take over. You'll end up going from so many different versions so that you can, quite honestly, I'm stuck with one particular that I'm really comfortable with, particular pistol. And if I could go from everything and never have to change anything, that's an advantage all by itself.
Well, it's future-proofing your investment, right? If you bought a holster for a gun, say you bought a new gun, usually you're gonna have to go buy all new gear. If you train, if you do all this other stuff, you're gonna need a whole bunch of products, right? Well, with us, let's say you buy the latest Glock, whatever they're gonna name it next, you know, the Glock 87 or whatever it is. Now you can buy a shell that works with that Glock, and it works with your entire system.
With all the other stuff. That's huge all by itself.
It is. It's money saving. Thank you.
Well done.
Yes, sir.
I mean, really,
Thank
just
you.
a really cool system. It's called TACRIG. They're from Sherwood. Tim Silva is the owner, local guy, local company, making world they're all over the place, all over the world, right? I mean, they're
We had one the other day. A guy FaceTimed us from South Africa.
Wow.
And we're like, how did you get this? You can't import this.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways, long story. Long story.
technology.
He had a bunch of them. It was,
You can't.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to go there.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Again, it's Tim Silva from TACRIG. Look him up. Certainly a company to get behind. We'll be back in just a couple minutes with some of your Facebook questions, and we'll see if we have a phone call going as well. We'll be right back.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by Yakima Bait, steeped in tradition, innovation, and fishing success. Procure Bait Sense, ruthlessly effective. And by North American Metals Incorporated, first choice for all your metal roofing and siding needs.